with human rights activist PP Jaseem. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Why do you think there has been this massive rise in hate speech, 74% alone just last year?
First of all, thank you for having me in this conversation. When we talk about Islamophobia in India, I would say India it has, the Islamophobia has been spiking in India particularly after the Hindu supremacist BJP government has sworn into power since 2014. So the new report is nothing. Basically, it's not really, basically, it is proving that the trend that has set since 2014 has been going on, and it has spiked even more since last couple of years. The latest report that we are talking about, which was released by and produced by the Hate Lab, based in the US, a research group that clearly points out what a kind of conversations have been taking place in order to invoke the anti-Muslim hate in India. India is not just a place where Islamophobia is being produced. It is a state where it is being exported to overseas, to foreign countries as well. Particularly the anti-Muslim rhetorics that we can see in India. For example, love jihad is one of the conspiracy theories, which was debunked many times by the government reports itself. But still, it's the rhetoric on love jihad, which is basically a coinage, a conspiracy theory with which they are alleging that Indian Muslim youth are basically trying to allure the Hindu girls in order to forcefully convert them into Islam. So these kinds of conspiracy theories are not only just being produced in India, but also it is being exported to overseas countries.
PP, sorry to interrupt you there, but I'm just wondering, everything that you've said there, how much of it is due to, of course, the BJP leadership that's been in power for several years now, as well as this generalized populist sentiment that's often fueled by misinformation and disinformation, as you've just mentioned, online. There's a lot of it that's spread that's also adding fuel to this fire.
Absolutely. BJP is being, analyzed, and their IT cell has been in the buzz in the debate for quite a long time for the reason. So how they are basically using the social media platforms to invoke, anti-Muslim rhetorics and hate speeches. Many reports, we could see numerous reports, proving the same argument. It is not just, it's also the muscling of the social media platforms and their, companies. For example, if we look at the functions of the IT cell of the BJP and how they are trying to, spread misinformation on one hand on the social media platforms. On the other hand, they are also using the state power to muscle the companies not to act on hate speeches, the manosphere culture on internet and the cyberspaces. So that that was very evident in recent elections as well. One of the reports which was produced, if I'm not wrong, by one of the research organizations called the London the London Story. They have proven that the giant companies like Facebook as well as X has been tuning their own policies in serving the purpose of the the Hindu supremacist government in India. So this is quite visible and evident in the practices of these companies, as well as it is not just being produced on the the hate speeches on the social media platforms, but also using and abusing the power that
Yeah.
BJP using these powers and Hindu supremacist government and Sangh Parivar ecosystem is using this power in order to muscle these giant companies as well, so that they can continue the anti-Muslim hate speeches, as well as the social media
Yeah.
campaigns.
Thank you so much for your thoughts there and breaking that all down for us. PP Jaseem, a human rights activist in London.